Hi, I'm Jeff Anderson, and we're going to tie a Gartside Sparrow. Let's get started. The first step is to tie on a tail, and Jack Gartside used fluff from a pheasant rump. I'm actually going to use a grizzly marabou feather. Jack Gartside was a cabbie in Boston, and from what I've read, he used to have a vise that he would hook up on his steering wheel of his cab when he didn't have a fare, and he'd tie flies. I'm also going to use, do that, a little bit of wire to reinforce the body, but I think first I'm going to add a little bit of crystal flash. This was a suggestion from Dave Schultes, who's a member of the club, just to add a little bit more attraction to the fly. So I'm going to wind back to the tail. We'll add some flash and add my wire. And once the wire is in, the next step is to dub the body. And I'm going to use a SLF Squirrel Antron mixture and dub a nice shaggy body. I finished dubbing the body. Now I'm going to wrap the chartreuse wire in a counter wrap, and that will make it stand out a little more and probably reinforce a little bit better. And once I get up to the point, I've left myself some space to finish the head. I'll tie off. I'm going to wrap around the wire a couple of times just to help me get it situated. And I'm going to use some utility scissors, not my good tying scissors, and just clip that off. And the next step is to tie in this pheasant rump feather. I've stripped off one side to try to make this fly a little more sparse. I've also trimmed the tip just maybe to make it a little easier to tie in. And then I'm going to try to wrap it and keep it sparse, more or less in a wet fly fashion. And the last step is to tie in an aftershaft feather. And these feathers come with, behind each one of those pheasant rump feathers. I've broken the tip off already. These are very fragile. Strip the base a little bit and tie that in. And I'm going to try not to break this. And try to wrap it without any real tension. And the nice thing about this fly, one nice thing, is that both of these materials, the pheasant rump and the aftershaft feather, will pulse as we strip this fly through the water. Clean up the head a little bit. Quick finish. And do one little snip here. And that is the Gartside Sparrow.